With you, joined by the head coach of the Ferris State Bulldogs, Kurt Westendorp, after a 74-67 decision against Lewis tonight. Coach, obviously a very good Lewis team that you faced here tonight in this ball game.
Yeah, it's a hard-fought game, and Lewis is one of the best teams in the GLVC. They got off to a little bit of a slow start in their season, but losing some close games. But they've won 5 in a row, now 6. And you can really see it. They got guards that can break you down and get to the basket. They got great shooters from the outside. They move the ball excellent, all right, and they catch it and they're ready to shoot. They were very efficient today. They're hard to guard anyways. And we had a few too many defensive breakdowns, but you said it. That's a quality team that we can't be on our C+, B- game and expect to beat a good team like that. And definitely tonight was an average to below average, I think, effort from our girls. Not as much as the effort-wise, but just attention to our details and a couple of those key moments where they're a team that's going to make you pay for every mistake you make. So I think that they did a great job of that. It's like, because we were good for some solid stretches, but every time we had a mental breakdown, which there's going to be some, but every time they made us pay for it.
Obviously, they had a big second quarter. Shooting percentage, I know, not where you would have liked it in the first half, and a lot of that had to do with some of the defense that they played as well against you guys.
Yeah, they did a nice job really during that stretch, end of first quarter, kind of beginning of the second, where we didn't really advance that ball into the paint the way we did to start the game. We shot a lot of free throws in that first quarter because the ball went inside out, went inside and we cut, did some nice things there. Then the second quarter, we had a stretch with some kids in there where the ball, I don't think, got inside the three-point line when we're trying to run our offense. So that's kind of what you get when we're running a little bit of motion offense. Ball's got to move and it's got to get touches into that paint to kind of soften their defense up a little bit, because they did an excellent job when we were kind of standing still. We're easy to guard. So they did a nice job during that spurt where they kind of took the lead that ended up being the difference in the game.
Maybe talk about the resiliency of your kids to battle back. Obviously down 21 at one point in the third, but able to come back, cut it to 4 or 5 points going down the stretch here.
Yeah, I'm proud of the way they fought when we started to have to press a little bit, kind of play with a little bit of extra energy. I felt like then offensively we played with a little more sense of urgency. When we knew we had to come back quick, we were shooting a ton of threes there in that second half, but sometimes that's the way you got to come back. The ball still went inside first on a lot of those. It was inside out, or we got it up in transition and got some good looks from threes, and I think we had multiple people knock them down. We wish we would have knocked those down in the first half, but they gave us a chance in the game. The press gave us a little bit of a chance. I don't think we really got many turnovers off it, but it sped the game up a little bit. But again, you dig yourself that kind of a hole, it's kind of hard to dig out of it. So again, I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of the way they fought. I'm proud of the way of who they are and what they do. But the Lewis squad right there tonight, they played a level that we didn't play at.
Obviously, a game like this is going to be important in terms of helping you final non-conference game as you get ready to resume GLIAC play now.
Yeah, it'll get us better. It always gets us better when you play against quality competition, and now Saturday, pretty quick turnaround. Look, we get 2 days to prepare, right into Lake State. That's a whole lot better than they were from last year. I think they've already matched their win total from last year. They had a couple new kids on the roster that are doing a nice job, and some returners that have kind of moved into new roles. So yeah, we got to get ready for GLIAC play. We got to shoot the ball a whole lot better than we did here, but we got 3 straight in a row, home GLIAC games, and we got a chance to kind of reset, kind of refocus the batteries, get ready for school to start again. Sometimes that helps getting back into the rhythm of going to class again and getting on that a little bit tighter a schedule than the break schedule. So yeah, it'll be a good game for us to learn from. It's definitely not one that we're gonna, hold our heads low and feel sorry for ourselves. We just got to get right back and get going for the very next game.
Coach, thanks for the time, and we'll talk to you again on Saturday.
All right, thank you, Rob.
We'll be back.